YouTube family. So today our video is a little different than our normal content on our channel. Unfortunately, we had the worst case scenario happen. Yesterday we had an event in our family that is going to change the course of how things happen over the next couple of weeks, hopefully not a couple of months on our channel. As you know, we are deep in our renovation right now. We are in the final stages of finishing our kitchen renovation. We're about half done our pantry renovation. And as you know, we were on a really tight timeline to be able to get as much as we possibly can finished before Philip's parents arrive in just a couple of weeks to come and stay with us for a little while. And they don't care if things are in full renovation, just to be clear. We were just really wanted to get some things done and make sure that when they walked in, it was just absolutely a night and day transformation from when they've been here before, especially since they came when we first arrived here last year in April, to see what after just 1 year of doing renovations, how much the house has changed. From no heating, no plumbing, no electrical, no kitchen, no outlets for laundry, and all of the things that come with buying an abandoned property. But unfortunately, yesterday, Philip was working in the garage and he was changing some things on his dirt bike and all excited to go for a little bit of a late night ride on our trail that's very close to our house. And we go really far in this trail and there's a beautiful ocean scenery at the top as well as some amazing views along the way of the trail. And he decided to go by himself. The boys and I were working on something here at the house and he was like, I just want to go do a real fast ride really quick and get back before dark. And so he did. He left and went on the trail, and while he was at pretty far deep into the trail, he had an accident on his dirt bike. And unfortunately, he fell and injured himself pretty badly. He thought that he broke his whole left leg. He had motocross boots on and a helmet, so luckily that really saved him from getting really injured because he did fall really hard. And because he was so deep down in the trail and he was alone, he had to figure out how to get himself home badly injured on the trail. How he powered through to get home when he was so hurt, I have no idea. He said that all he thought of was getting home to me and the kids, and that he needed to just like tough it up and just try to get home as best as he possibly could so that we could get him to the hospital. So he pushed through and made it home. I was sitting in our kitchen with the front windows open and the boys were up in our bedroom with the windows open, and we heard him yelling, I think I broke my leg, like from the front lawn. He had just made it to the peak of our property here to, let us know that he was injured. So we quickly put everything away in the garage, put the dogs inside, tucked everyone in for the night and ran to take him to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, we were there pretty much all night last night waiting for him to have x-rays and get himself looked at. Once they took the motocross boot off, we left it on until we got to the hospital. They discovered after x-rays that he's actually broke his foot really badly in at least 3 spots and needs to see an orthopedic surgeon now to have likely some rods and some corrective stuff done on his left foot. So luckily he didn't break his entire leg, so that is a blessing for sure, but he has really messed up his foot really badly with the accident. So that is going to put a little bit of a damper on the renovations. And as you know from watching our channel, Philip and I do everything 50-50. We are teamwork makes the dream work, and we all work together to get everything done. And so this is going to be something that over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be basically on my own with the boys, trying to get as much done as we possibly can, as well as taking incredible care of our Philip because he's really having a hard go with the foot. So we have him comfy right now. He's in a super comfy spot. We're waiting to hear from the orthopedic surgeon as to when he can go in and have the break corrected, and so that he can kind of start the healing process. But we don't know when that will be yet, so we'll keep you posted on that. But I just thought I would come on and let you guys know, if you don't see Philip in the videos over the next couple of weeks, or you see very little of him, he has injured himself quite badly. So this really, unfortunately, was just sort of like a fluke accident that happened. Philip is an experienced rider, and this could have happened to anyone. So unfortunately, he's going to have a bit of recovery time, but we're going to take really good care of him. So make sure to leave your good wishes for him down in the comments section. So what does the next couple of weeks look like? Well, luckily I'm not by myself because I have two amazing boys who are more than willing to come in and help out. In fact, they help us so much behind the camera. We just don't always see them on the videos. We try just to show like just little snippets of them on the camera, but they're going to be helping me to get as much as we possibly can get accomplished over the next couple of weeks while taking incredible care of our Philip. So Chase loves to film, and so that is an absolute plus because he's going to be helping me with some of the footage over the next couple of weeks until Philip can be a little bit more mobile and kind of get up and down, and kind of once we get I think the full cast on, I think when he gets a little bit healed, he's going to have that surgery and kind of get back on his feet literally a little bit. But just for the next week or two, I think it's best if he just stays put, even though he doesn't want to. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep him right where he is right now, resting, and get him the healing that he needs. So Chase is gonna be doing some filming for me, and the boys and I are gonna tackle our huge to-do list and show you everything just the same as we get along the way. We're going to try to post as many videos as we possibly can, so if you can check back daily and see if we have the videos, we would appreciate the support over the next couple of weeks, and just kind of like cheer us on and give us the motivation we need to get all of this done and tackle the to-do list. It's a big one. So Philip and I do everything 50-50. So this is something that means that I am now solely taking care of the homestead on my own with the boys while taking care of Philip. Today I wrangled the ducks and chickens and tried to get the escape artists back in their area like Philip does, and you know, taking care of the greenhouse, and I'm gonna have lawn and stuff to take care of. Lots of work behind the scenes is gonna kind of make all this wheel that we roll every day kind of going, but usually there's both of us to do it, so it's gonna be a challenge. But we really are in good spirits, and we know that we have a huge group of our YouTube family behind us, cheering us on and motivating us and wishing us well. So we just wanted to let you know kind of what was going on so that you kind of understood with the channel over the next couple of weeks. We have some pretty big projects on the go, as you know, and we really need to get them wrapped up so we can move on to the next things for the renovation, not only for our house, but our content as well. So thank you so much for cheering us on and always being part of everything that we do here on our homestead. Buying this abandoned home has been so rewarding, but when things like this happen, obviously it makes the lot of work that we're doing so much more challenging. But we got this. Like always, we will tough through and we will do this together as a family. So the day before yesterday, before Philip had his accident, we went to the city because we were on a mission to go find more of that beautiful marble tile that we found. It's actually a porcelain tile that looks like marble for the entire wall backsplash for the kitchen. We decided that because the wood stove is going to go in the corner, that we also needed to put it on this little tiny wall beside the wood stove. We think that it'll just be best to have that extra fire safety there along the wall, and then we'll be able to carry it around and down the whole wall. But we originally only purchased the tiles several months back for the back wall, for the square footage that we needed from floor to ceiling, where the two windows are and the stove and stuff. So we went on a mission to go find a little bit more. We needed 3 more boxes of tile. We need about 2.5 boxes of tile. And so we were really lucky, and we kind of fingers crossed our whole way to the hardware store. And luckily, even though they don't carry a lot of this, and normally it doesn't stay on the shelf for that long, they had 3 cases in the back, which gives us about 10 extra square feet of scrap, just in case we want to use it for like another small little DIY, or if we, you know, have a few broken tiles along the cutting or something. It's always nice to have like at least 10% extra of what you're going to do. So I'm going to try to accomplish getting that on the wall. Philip was going to do it. He uses the wet saw and does it, but I think I'm going to try to tackle that on my own, and so fingers crossed I can do it. We have the wood arriving on Wednesday for the doors for the pantry room. That thin board for the backer of the cabinets. I know a lot of people are asking, like, are you going to cover the holes in the actual cabinets? Yes, those holes are gonna get covered so that no critters can come up. We don't want any more weasels. And those are gonna get filled, and then backers on the cabinets. And then I also use that same backer board for the inserts for the shaker cabinets that I'm building. But it was so delayed. And so they called yesterday to let me know it's going to be arriving on Wednesday, so I can move forward with that. But we picked up the paint for the kitchen and the pantry. We picked up the tiles and the mortar, and everything we need to finish those 2 spaces is here at the house or arriving Wednesday, so we can proceed with getting that completely finished. So check back daily for our updates as we continue over the next couple of weeks. We'll keep you posted about Philip's recovery and his surgery and everything. So thank you so much. Wanted to keep you updated. I love you guys, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode. Don't miss it.